Hello again, YouTube fans. Um, since I was using Chess Titans a couple of times to show you um, how I've been learning and stuff, I wanted to bring up the fact that I've been actually talking about computer chess and how it compares to human chess. I wanted to show you something. I know I've said Chess Titans doesn't play very well, and actually, even on its highest level, it still doesn't reach master level. I wanted to show you a comparison. I'm not sure how to explain this. In other words, even on level 1, I switched Chess Titans to level 1, and I've played a couple of games deliberately, making random moves and try to see if it'll beat me, and it finally did a couple of times. So if you see the statistics, you'll see that I only have 80 something percent, but that's because I was playing with it. In any case, I want to show you the difference between a beginner player and the so-called beginner level computer chess. This sort of ties in with how I was trying to explain to you a few videos ago how you can't count on a computer program to give you an actual rating because you get disappointed. I've gotten I've gotten disappointed because I was playing some computer programs. For example, Lucas Chess actually has a thing where it rates you, and supposedly I was using a level of 1300 and I was losing, and things like that. I wanted to show you that even on a low level, it's not really beginner level. It doesn't emulate the human brain. In other words, at its lowest level, Chess Titans, even though like again, I'm going to say it doesn't play very well. Even on level 10, it doesn't play master level. But that's Chess Titans. There are obviously I have programs here that will play on master level, but I use Chess Titans as a gauge to my personal progress, and I recommend you do it too. But the point here is that even at its lowest level, it's still better than, say, a 5-year-old kid learning how to play chess for the first time. Because if the computer programmer, the chess program writer, knows what he's doing, he makes the program that it can't make any illegal moves. Number one, it knows how all the pieces moves. Number two, how the pieces move. Obviously, it goes with what I just said. It knows all of the rules, including en passant and castling. And a person, a kid, say for example, a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old, he's just learning how to make those moves. He's just learning how the pieces move. So I'm going to do a little trick here. I'm going to just make random moves on level 1 and try and get the computer to beat me. I'm going to try and give up my queen. I'm going to try all kinds of things. I'm going to try to see how fast the computer can beat me by just making random moves. So here we go. I'm going to try to break all the principles of chess, not to move, principles, opening principles, you don't move a piece more than once in the opening. You try to develop your knights in the center and things like that. So I'm going to sort of try to break all those principles, and basically I'm going to be like a 3-year-old just moving pieces, and we're going to assume that I'm a 3-year-old that is kind of smart, and I know how the pieces move, and I even know about en passant and things like that. Okay, so we'll go that far. We'll go because the computer knows that, so I'm going to have to assume that I know that. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to make a random move. Um, I'm going to block in my knight. Okay, I don't know. Let me see. I'll just move this one. I'm making random moves. I'm not making any really good moves here. I'm just making, and even on level, this is level 1. I can show you. Actually, let me show you that. By the way, as always, play this on high definition. As you can see what I'm pointing my mouse to here is level 1. Okay, so there it is. So you could, and I'm just gonna make another random move. I don't know. How about let's see if he takes it. And the computer will make stupid moves too. You know, I mean, Let's face it. But in any case, I'll make a random halfway decent move. Even though that if he moves that pawn up, it's gonna. Duh, he didn't move it up, so he's making stupid moves too. Here, I'll make another random silly move. Here we go. So I'm going to just keep going like this. I'm going to talk because I'm not really playing here. I'm just sort of talking. And oh, I saw a move. I think I'll put the king in check. That's actually a good move, believe it or not. And the king moves back. Now already the computer made a foolish thing. He moved his king without castling. So the computer's making silly moves too. All right, so I think I'll move my knight again. Take a pawn and give up my knight. Yeah, make another silly move. I just want to see how fast I can lose this game. See, I'm even trying to lose here, and it's not even. That's just too funny. I'm trying to make silly moves. I'm not trying to make good moves. I mean, right now I'd like to move my pawn up here, but I'm just going to make another silly move here. Let's see what he does. Ah, he's giving up his pieces. I'll make another silly move. There we go. Now we've traded queens already, but I tried to give up my queen. Actually, I should have just not taken it. If I really wanted to be bad, I should have just not taken it. Oh well, I can't help it. It's the chess person in me. Anyway, some more random moves here. Another random move. I don't know. How about another random move? I chose to take that pawn. Okay, actually, see, even on level 1, occasionally chess titans make an actual good move even on level 1. I don't know how many more pieces I can give up here. I actually have more pieces than he's got, and I'm the one that's trying to play badly here. Can I castle? No, I can't because I already moved my king. See that? It doesn't cheat. It doesn't let you cheat either. Okay, here, I'll make another bad move. I'll let him take my rook. He's got to take this one. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you here is that even on level 1, so I'm going to try and see if Chess Titans finally comes up with a way to checkmate me. I'm just going to make some random moves here. There we go. Now he's going to take my rook. Okay, I'm trying to give up my pieces here. Okay. Trying to give up my pieces here. There we go. Give him a bishop. He doesn't take it. Okay. Okay. Now, normally I would take that rook, but I'm just going to try and get him to take my knight. I'm going to try and see. Now, you know what? I'll tell you what. I've tried, I deliberately lost before I made this video to try and experiment, and I'm trying to show you now by experimenting the same way, and apparently it's playing worse than it was before. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to see if I can suddenly play better and beat level 1 with all those losses I just made. Let's just go ahead and take his rook. Let me see. Let's go ahead and put him in check. Let's go ahead and promote my queen. Promote my pawn to a queen. Now all of a sudden he's in trouble. There we go. Now he's got everything. So what if I... Okay. Okay. Now I'm down to 2 pawns, a knight, and a bishop. He's got a knight and a bishop, 2 pawns, and a rook. So he's a rook above me. Okay. So should I start actually playing? Let's put him in check just for the fun of it. Okay. I don't know. Is this thing gonna actually finally checkmate me? I tell you what. I'm I'm going to deliberately move into a discovered check. I'm going to move my king here and let him take my knight, and it'll be a discovered check on me. Let's see how long it takes him to checkmate me now. Oh, I can't move there. Of course not, silly. There it is. Okay, so I had to try really hard to let level 1 beat me, but I just wanted to point this out that it's not like, you know, level 1, they try to make these programs so that level 1 is a beginner and level 2 is a little bit harder and level 3. In other words, it's not the same as a human. And of course, when you get into the more sophisticated programs, these programs do play at grandmaster level. You know, in the old days, back in the 70s when computers started first coming out, the programs weren't so hot. So just to make the point, you know, home, I'm going to go ahead and beat the computer. And by the way, level 1 doesn't always fall for the fool's mate, but I'm going to, just for the fun of it, I'm going to try and do the fool's mate. See if it'll fall for it. It's gonna, if it doesn't move that queen pawn. Or the knight. Okay. Well, in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and beat this to show you that I'm not, you know, I'm not lying to you when I deliberately try to make it lose. Let's do some good moves here. Let's actually open up properly here. Okay. All right. That's good enough. Level 1 is not going to be that good anyway. All right. So what can I do here? Let's go for a quick checkmate somehow. Let me see. All right. Let's go ahead and take his knight. You see, level 1, it doesn't even care that I took its knight. You know, it's ridiculous. There, very good. Yeah, and it just moved out of the way for me. There we go. All right, let me see. Okay. Oh, clicking on the wrong one. I'm trying to click on this one. That was a mouse slip. I wasn't looking at the screen when I was clicking. Anyway, let me see. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. And let's move this one up. And go ahead and do this. Not bad, not bad. It's actually playing. I'm not really playing a great game, but it actually decided to start playing a little better all of a sudden. So I wasn't quite ready for that. All right, no big deal. Yeah, let's just do it this way. And let's just get his queen out of the way. Let him take my rook. He didn't even take the rook. Imagine that. Unbelievable. All right. Let me see. Okay, I'll just get the rook out of the way for now. He's gonna take that. No, he didn't even take that pawn. Okay. No problemo. And there it is. And he takes the rook finally. That figures. Alright, I'll take his rook. So I'm not even really paying attention to what I'm doing, and I'm still winning. The point I'm trying to make here is that I don't even have to try that hard, and I won. So um, of course, playing like I just played on level 7, like I showed you in the last video, I don't get away with that. You know, right? I have to actually concentrate a little bit on level 7 because it does actually play at a decent level. Um, it'll never reach master level. Chess Titans won't anyway. But I just wanted to show you that there is a difference. Yeah, it's only 81% because I deliberately lost before. I just wanted to show you the difference between what computer programs try to do. Uh, they try to behave, and there's some programs that do a better job at it than others. The programs try to behave like human, try to give you a decent chess game, but it's never, well, I wouldn't say never, but to this day, it still hasn't become uh, like a real personality. Um, I noticed that Fritz 11 has quite a few personalities. You can get it to play sloppily, and it, but you can still sense that it's a computer playing. You can still, when you're playing, if you're playing a computer program at a level that you're having trouble with, and you could beat sometimes, you can still sense the non-randomness of the moves, even though um, Fritz 11, the chess engines that you could use for Fritz are Comet and a few others. Um, there's actually a setting that you can set up the randomness of the moves. It tries to be human, but there's always that sense of non-humanness that it's never going to be until we come up with a real artificial intelligence, and they're still working on that. It's never going to be human-like. So I just wanted to explain that to you. I'm going to exit this, and I don't know, perhaps perhaps I can show you something from Lucas Chess. See, now Lucas Chess has this. Okay, this is my rating according to Lucas Chess now. It used to be, I used to be able to reach 13 or 14, and my rating got lower because I've been playing this. And Lucas Chess, even though it's a freebie, it it rates its program higher, and it plays harder, even though I'm losing. And I won it a couple times, and then I lost a few times. My rating went down to 12 something on this particular one. But it's trying to be. I'm not. This is a. I'm not going to play this whole thing. I just wanted to show you quickly. It actually plays a decent game. I'm going to try and. Well, I moved its queen out early. That's not too decent. I'm going to try to be fast. I'm not going to really concentrate on this. I just wanted to give you a difference. Okay, it's okay. I'm not gonna bother you with it. This one actually takes time to think, so I'm gonna adjourn this game. But just to show you the difference. All right. So anyway, keep on playing, and remember, if you're playing chess programs that supposedly give you a rating, don't get too, what could I say, disappointed and upset that the computer beat you, even if, yes, I want to adjourn this game, even if you think that you should have been able to beat the program at the level that they're saying that you are, because it's not a good in order to get a real rating, you really need to play the people who do the ratings. There's a mathematical formula which I'll never really understand, and I do a lot of guessing um, and things like that. But the way I gauge my ability to play is all this practice I've been doing for over a year, and all these videos I've been uploading for you, um, and then I use a mundane program like Chess Titans to see if I'm getting any better. And I know I'm getting better because I used to have trouble beating level 4 and even 5. And I used to work on level 6 last year and I had a hard time. Now, level 6 to me is easy to beat. Level 7 is almost as easy. and I'm working on level 8, so I know that I'm getting better. Anyway, I don't want to bore you anymore. You're looking at my desktop, and I'm going to say keep on playing and please subscribe. And thank you for subscribing, all the new subscribers that I did get. Have a good night.